Hi everyone! If you ever struggled creating your character backstory and you didn't know where to start or how much backstory you actually need, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna give you 6 questions that will help you define your character. And you don't even need to be a writer. Bullet points are perfectly fine. I'm Sam from No Rails Just Tales, and now let's just get into it. But before we get into the questions, let's quickly talk about what a character backstory is. While some people do enjoy writing a lot, which is completely fine, most people agreed that a character backstory shouldn't be too long. A backstory gives a brief understanding of who your character is, and it helps your GM connect it to the world, and it helps you roleplay it during the sessions. Let's add one more thing that a character backstory isn't: mandatory. If you enjoy playing the game without a character backstory, go for it. Just make sure it's compatible with your group. But if you want a character backstory, I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly. Think about your character in 3 stages. Think about the past, think about the present, and think about the future. You're going to ask yourself 2 questions for each stage. That's it. You can, of course, leave questions out. You can put other questions in, whatever you see fit. I'm just going to present you my framework to give your character enough to roleplay it and to connect it to the world. So, the past. Question number 1: what are 3 interesting facts about your character? These don't need to be dramatic. It can be minor details about your character which you think are distinct or important. Maybe where they grew up, they lost someone important, maybe they were just terribly bad at something they were supposed to be good at. Just 3 small facts, they already paint a clear picture. Question number 2: why did your character become an adventurer in the first place? And how did they learn their skills? This one connects your backstory to your character sheet. It's something your character actually learned somewhere. Why are they strong? Why do they know magic? Why do they know how to handle a sword? Things like that. And what motivates them to go on an adventure instead of doing something safer? So let's look at the present. Question number 3: what is important to your character right now? And what motivates them? This is what gets your character out of bed in the morning. It's their drive. And it's so incredibly useful for your GM because a good GM will use this to make the story feel personal to you. Question number 4: what is your character's biggest weakness or flaw? A lot of people skip this. Flaws are what make a character interesting. It shapes the character so much more than perfect qualities. A perfect character is boring and also boring to watch, so lean into the flaw. Let's have a look at the future. Question number 5: what are your character's short and long-term goals? Short-term might be finding a missing family member, and long-term might be becoming the greatest swordsmith in the kingdom. Goals give your character a direction, and they give your GM hooks to work with. Question number 6: where does your character see themselves after achieving those goals? This sounds almost philosophical, but it's actually really practical. It tells you and your GM what kind of story your character is in: redemption, legacy, peace, adventuring just for its own sake. It also connects to their motivation and what drives them and where they want to be. That's it. Now you have a perfectly defined character, which is easier for you to roleplay and has a lot of opportunities for your GM to connect with. One last thing though, you don't need to write paragraphs. I said that before, but it's really important. You don't need to be a writer. Just write some bullet points, just what pops into your head. Also, you don't need to fill out every detail. Leave gaps for you to fill later, for your GM to fill, or even the players. Some of the best character moments come from things you didn't plan. All right, you're good to go. I made a free PDF and you can fill it out digitally or print it out. You'll find the download links on my Patreon. The link is in the description. If this helped you, feel free to subscribe or leave a comment. And for now, have fun at the table.